Jeff and Jeremy. It's like a radiogasm.
I said, hey, babe, check it out on the podcast.
Apple Podcast, Google Podcast,
and Spotify.
All this is going viral.
9:05, good morning, it's Jeff and Jeremy. We got Steve on from the Woods Humane Society. The Wiggle Waggle Walk for Woods is virtually happening right now. And remind me, there's a costume contest that is happening with this as well, right?
There is, buddy. You know, every year we do this canine costume contest at the Wiggle Waggle Walk. But since we are not having the physical event this year, what we're doing is we're taking that contest virtually, and we're doing an online photo contest so folks can get their dogs. But you know what? They don't even have to stop at their dogs. They can do their cats. They can do their iguanas, goldfish.
Whatever.
Maybe a bird. Whatever you have, put them in a Halloween costume.
Uh-huh.
Snap a picture and enter them into the photo contest. And then how it works is people vote. It's $1 for every vote.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
People can go in and they cast votes. We raise money for the shelter. The animals with the highest votes win some great prizes at the end of it, which is going to be, we'll close it down on Halloween, actually. It's going to run for the entire month. But yeah, I mean, it's fun and get some attention out there for your pets. And then it's another great way to participate in the Wiggle Waggle fundraising campaign where we're trying to raise as much money as possible.
Where does
this dollar come from, Steve?
It comes from the federal government usually prints them.
Oh, okay. So to cast a vote, you donate $1?
Yeah. Okay. So how it works is, you'd go on and let's say that you put a picture of Molly. In fact, I was talking with Becky, and she has a great picture of Molly smiling, and she was going to put that on there. And then people would go in and they would vote, and every vote's worth $1. So people pay $1, they vote.
Very anti-socialism, which I like. I like that because most people are but now it's like if you got money, you can win this thing. So go vote for your own pet.
You could take it all home. I know that you were thinking about George, right?
What's that?
You were going to put George in there, weren't you?
Yeah, George is going to enter a couple different times. He's got a couple costumes.
So we have just change his name. We have a couple different categories too.
Jorge, sorry.
Jorge. It'll be best. We have first through third prizes for best store-bought costumes, best do-it-yourself costumes, and then we'll have a judge's choice. All
right.
As well.
If somebody enters their goldfish in a costume, I'm voting for them. I'm sorry. No matter
exactly. You might take it home.
No matter how bad it looks.
If you can put a costume on a goldfish, you deserve to win.
Exactly.
We're talking. You incorporate the goldfish into your costume.
With Steve from Woods Humane Society. You can find out more about this contest and how you can donate and have fun with the contest at woodshumane.org. Our poll question today is talking about McDonald's food, Steve. And Steve and I are going to go fishing tomorrow. And he's like, "Hey, let's meet at McDonald's so we can get some breakfast." I know you're a McDonald's guy. Do you prefer the breakfast at McDonald's to the lunch, or do you prefer the lunch,
Absolutely.
or do you like them both?
Definitely. When I think of McDonald's, I think of breakfast.
Yeah, me too.
Unless I'm hanging out with you and it's like 2:00 in the morning and you want to fillet a fish. But
Fillet of fish never tastes better than at 2:00 in the morning.
You do like the fillet of fish, don't you?
And with a big glass of milk. I tell you, it's the worst deal at McDonald's is the milk, man. You buy the milk. I don't know how much it was, but I remember I was like, I got something off the value menu and I got 2 milks and it was like $10. And I'm like, what the hell?
That's the most expensive.
I think it was like $4 for one of those little milks. It was ridiculous. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I could go buy a gallon at the store for under $4.
Just take the creamers next time.
Like 8 ounces for $4.
Yeah, they're making the money on the milk at McDonald's.
What is your go-to McDonald's breakfast sandwich, or what breakfast? I know they do a burrito too.
So I tried that burrito, and it's a burrito of sadness.
You got to put the salsa on it.
But we live in burrito land. I mean, there's too many.
No, I agree.
Good breakfast burrito options around here to even.
No, I'm not going to go there. No, I usually go for the number one combo. That the Egg McMuffin, coffee, and the hash brown are usually
Old
hit the
school.
spot. I love those sausage McMuffins because you can get 2 for $5. But man, I don't know. You look at the calories in those guys versus the Egg McMuffin, and you're like,
oh, sorry, you're watching your figure. All right, so
yeah.
I used to be
you're going to McDonald's.
I used to just get the sausage McMuffin and an Egg McMuffin, but I haven't had an Egg McMuffin in so long because the sausage muffin. Come on, let's face it, it's
2 for $5.
Well, it's not even that it's 2 for $5. It's just better. But yes, it is 2 for $5 too.
You could get that in your milk for what, $9?
Just don't get the milk, man.
Yeah, I know. I love the milk. I bring my own milk now, so that's what I do. I'll fill up like a coffee cup, that keeps it cold with milk, and then I'll drive through and I'll get my sandwich. And like, do you want something to drink? I'm like, nope, brought my own.
Got it.
Bring out a little thermos. Pour it into that little cup on top of the thermos.
Anyways, vote now, KZOZ.com in the poll question. I'm going to put you down for breakfast then, Steve. Anything else we need to know what's going on out there at Woods?
I just want to remind folks that we are having 50% off all adoptions for all dogs, cats, and kittens at both of our locations in San Luis Obispo and in Atascadero. So go to woodshumane.org, click that Adoptable Pets link, and check out all the animals. We have some really cute animals that just got placed up for adoption, some cute scruffy fluffies that are for sure hopefully going to go to that loving home quickly. And I do want to remind folks that we are operating by appointment only. So when you do go online and you fall in love, you're going to want to give us a call. You'll talk with our adoption counselor over the phone, and if it is a great match, then you're going to come out with that adoption appointment. So we don't have people just, randomly stopping by the shelters and perusing. It's all by appointment only. And we're doing this to be able to stay operational and to operate within the confines of the CDC guidelines and so forth. So again, check out all the information at woodshumane.org about our Wiggle Waggle Walk campaign and 5K that's going on. Get involved, set up a fundraising page, earn some great prizes, participate in that online photo contest as well. And then, of course, check out all the loving animals. woodshumane.org. Fan us, follow us on the socials as well. It's a great way to stay current with all the happenings that are going on with Woods. And we promise that we'll be filling your social media feeds with cute, scruffy fluffies.
All right, very cool. woodshumane.org.
Things we didn't get to in hashtag form with Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
All right, hashtag. I know what to hashtag this. Diapers. Let's just start there. Hashtag diapers. Catherine McPhee, you remember her from American Idol?
Yeah, I like Catherine McPhee.
She just had a baby with her 70-year-old husband, David Foster. She's 36? Yes. David has had many kids in his life, ranging from 34 to 50 years of age. He has daughters. So he has daughters that are almost twice her age. There's a good chance that she could have a baby and a husband in diapers at the same time.
Oh. That's good.
I didn't write the joke. I had to say it, though, because it was funny.
If you would have won the room over, you would have taken full credit for it, though, I'm sure.
Well, I'm glad you think that of me. Anyways, they met back when she was on Idol. I guess he was a mentor, so he must work in the music business.
Yeah, it says he's a Canadian musician.
I saw a picture of him. He doesn't look 70, but he, sunglasses on. He looks like he's in good shape. He'll be around for a while. But think about it. He'll be in his mid-80s when the kid goes into high school. If he's 70 now. Mm-hmm. So when the kid graduates high school, he'll be almost 90 years old.
Yeah, but it's a celebrity relationship. Come on.
Well, they've been together since 2006. That's longer than you and your wife have been married. Longer than my wife and I have been married. I've been with my wife longer than that. But, it's lasting. Look at this. They've been together since 2006, and now she finally is having a baby.
They apparently like to hang out with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, too.
I said almost twice her age, Vicky. Almost twice her age, which I realize is a stretch, but she's 36, they're 50. What'd you say?
36, they're 50. What does that mean?
She's 36. His oldest daughter is 50 years of age, and I said she could be almost half her age, twice her age. And Vicky is pointing out that they couldn't be twice her age. I know, I said almost.
Does he make the 50-year-old call the new baby his sister,
mom,
or daughter?
The 50-year-old call the 36-year-old her mom? Hey, she's your stepmother, okay?
That is so weird.
It is, but this is like stuff you see on TV.
This is Modern Family, yes.
Is this what they did on Modern Family?
Yeah.
I got to watch that show.
Oh, it's a good show.
Would I still like that show if I started watching
it? Funny, very funny. Yeah, apparently they hobnob too. They run around they went on a double date recently. They were spotted with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Oh, okay. I heard you say Markle. Sorry.
What is Katie McPhee? What was
Catherine?
Catherine. Where did she get her start prior to? Do you remember her Idol story?
I don't. I think Idol's why she became famous.
I know, but like, where'd she come from on Idol? Like, I know that Carrie Underwood came from like Oklahoma or something like that. Where did Katie McPhee come from?
Oh yeah, I don't know. You could look her up, but I wouldn't type in Katie. I would type in Catherine if you want to find out what it says on her Wikipedia where she's from. While you do that, Larry David, our buddy. He could be my buddy. Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm, of course, Seinfeld. 75, 76 years of age. He just got married to Ashley Underwood. No related to Frank, by the way. And apparently they've been together for quite some time, and they finally tied the knot. Sacha Baron Cohen is nice, yeah. And Isla Fisher hooked them up. Got them together at a birthday party back in 2017, and now they're married.
Spreading some Katie McPhee misinformation this morning, Jeremy.
Who is?
You are. She has not been with David Foster since 2006. She was married to a guy in 2008 and divorced him in 2016.
My bad. It said they met in 2006. I figured they'd been together that long.
Yeah, they may have met. He's been working the long game on her, and they got married last year.
Oh,
having a
okay.
baby.
I was like, God, that does seem like a long time to wait to have a baby.
Yeah. So, yeah. Katie McPhee is a Los Angeles girl.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense, right? So anyways, Larry David from Curb is now married again. I don't know if that's good or bad for Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm always wanting them to do another season. Season 10's out right now. It's been out. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Have to wait and see there. Let's see if you can identify this voice. Here we go.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay, wait, you're gonna get buried for this.
No, I'm not. I never voted. Listen, I'm honest. I've never voted for it in my life. This is my first time voting. I'm honest.
I can't believe it.
I promise you.
Gold Bond spokesperson. I only know him because he's a spokesperson for so many things. The general.
Now he's a spokesperson for getting out and voting.
And I didn't. That's weird that he's never voted.
That's Shaq, man. He says he's 50-something years old. I mean, he's never voted, but now he's voting. Everybody's voting.
It's cool again.
6 million people have already voted in this election.
Say what you will about Donald Trump. He got people to get out and vote.
You don't know how do you know who he's voting for?
No, I'm saying that why are so many people voting right now?
I think, because there's such a divide in this country, whether you feel one way or the other.
I've never voted before, America. But now I'm doing all these voting campaigns, and you know one thing I never like to do is be a hypocrite. So the other day, I got my absentee ballot. In other words, America, I voted for the first time, and it feels good. Thank you. This message was paid for and approved by Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Doctor? What is he a doctor of? Icy Hot?
Dr. Gold Bond. At the Gold Bond Powder Institute. I thought this was kind of nice, so I wanted to pass it along. I need to share this video on our Facebook page at Jeff and Jeremy. Michael Anthony, Sammy Hagar are rehearsing together because Sammy's birthday's coming up. Normally it'd be in Cabo, but because of COVID, they're doing that out at that island off California.
Catalina?
Yeah. And they got the news about Eddie passing, and this is what they said.
After the unfortunate thing that happened with Eddie Van Halen, which was, for Mike and I, was just like getting hit by a freaking Mack truck. Ooh, kind of took the wind out of the sails for this sailing.
It makes it, very bittersweet.
I just want to say that I'm kind of devastated. I tell you, a Van Halen song never felt so hard to sing and play in my life.
It was hard.
It was.
It's very surreal right now, and it hasn't sunk in yet.
Didn't Michael Anthony have a fallout with Eddie too? Or did he just decide to leave the band?
He chose Team Hagar. That's the thing, right?
Was that what he did?
Yeah.
Was that the decision?
He's been in Chickenfoot. He's been basically Sammy Hagar's
I never knew the
right-hand
whole
man.
reason what the deal with Michael Anthony was. I know him and Sammy are friends, but
and bandmates. I think his loyalty, he stuck with Sammy with his loyalty on that one. So that's fine.
I think this time of year, these stories come up. Unfortunately, this one went the other way. Normally, people will drive by a Halloween display and think someone is hurt or dead, and they'll find out that it was just a display. That didn't happen in Maryland. Apparently, somebody drove by, they saw something they thought was a Halloween display, and it was actually a dead guy.
Just before 8 a.m., Baltimore County police say the driver was traveling down Philadelphia Road when they spotted what they believe to be a Halloween decoration in the parking lot of the now-closed Rustic Inn. Closer inspection revealed it to be a body.
You ever drive by something that looks so real that you almost thought about calling it in?
No, if I drove by this, I don't know if I would have called it in. I would just assume that it was a display.
Right now, the only information that we have is that the body has suffered some sort of trauma. We don't know what that trauma is just yet. We're asking anybody who may have seen or heard anything in the area last night or overnight hours to give us a call and let us know.
Is this the perfect time to get away with murder?
Yeah, I think so.
You saw a body. You drove right past it. You didn't call it in, did you?
Most people would have just called the police. You didn't know that, did you?
Did you? Seth's in here. We'll chat him up in a second, and we'll give away $25 to go to Federico's Fresh Max, downtown San Luis Obispo in the Wyman Hotel. They're at 851 Higuera Street, downtown. If you know the show, $25 to go to Federico's Fresh Max is yours.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
We got Seth in the house, and we're doing Know the Show right now. 805-543-3693. Brought to you by Federico's Fresh Max, downtown San Luis Obispo. We say good morning to Wendy. Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Hi, doing good.
Good. What is it that I like to eat cold?
I believe you said a Big Mac.
Yes, that is correct.
I'll eat the Big Mac cold.
Good job, Wendy.
Yeah, nice job. You're a winner. Congratulations. You got $25.
That just sounds so weird.
What do you wait for it to get cold?
No. Sometimes I'll order two and I'll put one in the fridge.
Oh, in the fridge.
Remember when they were doing that? They were doing that I think they were doing two Big Macs 2 for $5 for a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but I put one in the fridge, and then later on I would get a glass of milk and have the Big Mac cold.
Not nuke it or anything.
I would take the lettuce off before I put it in the fridge, because that's weird.
Oh, yeah.
But just the bread, the 1,000 or whatever the Big Mac sauce, the cheese and the meat, cold
Kinda nice.
is good.
Lets it soak in a little bit, a little marinade.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, I've done the same with a Whopper, though.
Wendy, do you like McDonald's at all?
I try to avoid it.
Try to avoid it.
Why? What's wrong? Are you allergic to it?
Well, I try to avoid all fast food.
Okay.
Oh.
But I'm not always successful.
When's the last time you ate at McDonald's?
Oh, I don't even remember, actually.
Okay. All right, good. Well, the good news is we give you $25 to a place that's not.
It's not Fresh Mix.
It's not a fast food place. So
I hope you like Mexican food, fresh Mexican food.
Oh, love that.
Okay, good. Well, hold on the line here, Wendy. We'll get you set to go. When you did eat at McDonald's, what was your favorite thing to get? Breakfast or lunch?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay, yeah. It is. I think slightly ahead in our poll, and we were asking lunch, breakfast, or do you like them both the same?
At a particular restaurant, or
at
just
McDonald's.
in general? Oh,
that's why we're talking
specifically
about McDonald's.
Yes. Oh, okay. Boy, well, okay. With a gun to my head.
Yes.
You could say both.
No, I don't really do breakfast. Like if it hits 10 o'clock, I go, it's lunchtime. So I would probably go with the lunch thing.
You don't do breakfast?
Not really. I mean, I'll have like a banana or a bar or something. But yeah.
Breakfast has got to be convenient, which.
Yeah,
I mean,
grab and go
in McDonald's wheelhouse for the breakfast thing. But,
I don't eat breakfast during the week, but on the weekends I go out to breakfast.
Well, it's different.
Saturday,
yeah. Me
usually,
too. If it was going to be, it would be a weekend, but not on a weekday. So you don't either. Then.
Not during the weekdays because I'm here and it's.
So
just,
you look at me like I
eat
was
when
nuts.
I get out of here. No, I thought you meant you never eat breakfast ever, like ever. It's like,
so the question is, which do you like better at McDonald's? 33% are saying lunch, dinner. 33% are saying breakfast, and 33% are saying I like them both about the same. So,
or dislike them both about the same.
My thing is, if McDonald's opened up a breakfast, because I know why they're not doing breakfast all day long, because it's a logistics nightmare. It has nothing to do with pandemics. It costs them a lot of money.
You have to cook that certain thing, and
right. Like I remember, I got a breakfast sandwich when they were doing it all day at like dinner time, and it was a busy McDonald's, and it took them like 8 minutes to make my breakfast sandwich because they weren't expecting a breakfast sandwich to be made that time of day. So it was a long time for McDonald's. It's a logistics nightmare. They don't like offering it up, but people want it, so they feel like they need to offer it up. I wonder if an all-day breakfast standalone restaurant for McDonald's would do well. Like if they had, okay, we have regular McDonald's and then we have Mickey D's AM or something like that.
And all you can get is breakfast there?
All you can get is breakfast items.
It might be a little too niche.
I don't think I'd want to invest in that.
Maybe.
I mean, 33% of people say they like the breakfast better at McDonald's.
If anybody could try and fail, McDonald's could afford it, probably.
Let's look at this. Obviously, McDonald's has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars probably in research figuring out their food, right? I mean, think of all the money they spent. And they don't offer Big Macs all day. But they did offer breakfast all day. So obviously breakfast is probably the most, sought after thing that they do.
Well, now that you mention that, I think I remember going there like late morning, and it's my lunchtime, and they wouldn't let me get a burger yet.
Yeah, you're like, sorry, you're going to wait 5 minutes.
Or it's like 10:01 and you can't get the breakfast.
Oh no! I love to be a jerk. I'll pull in there at 10:30 on Saturday, and at 10:30 is when they're supposed to switch, like 10:28, and I'll pull up and I'm like, it's 10:28, and I'll say, hey, can I get a can I get a McDouble?
Thing.
Can I get a McDouble? And he's like, oh no, it's not 10:30 yet. I'm like, it's 10:29. I go, hey, I have no problem. I'll sit here and wait. Hold on, sir. Let me get my manager. Yeah, go ahead. I'll just sit here and wait.
That'll take a minute right there.
Yeah, exactly. Go get the manager.
There's 5 cars behind me now, but go ahead. We'll just wait.
You couldn't just walk in either.
So that's not my point.
I get it.
My point is, come on. So the manager comes back and goes, sir, we have no problem making you a McDouble now. I go, well, good, because now
customer
it's 10:31.
Service.
It's now 10:31. I would hope you could make me a McDouble now.
Yeah, that's called customer service. It's a rare thing. And, the front lines are like, what do we do?
And then you get the damn thing and you're opening it up going, do they spit on it? Like, it's probably not the best idea.
Yeah, here's your secret sauce.
To mess with them before I got my food.
They said long ago in the Army, don't piss off the cook.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
I'm like, no problem. I'll sit here and wait. I don't care. Be 20 cars behind me. We'll wait. We'll wait 30 seconds if that's what it takes.
Anyways.
Yeah. But people get in this mindset.
And people
like a robot.
Good thing you're not a person.
Right.
They can be.
All right. So real quick in the Red Zone Challenge, we didn't talk about it a lot today. There have been some
Seahawks
things that have come that we're aware of now. One of them is that the Denver-New England game has been moved to Monday at 5:15.
Another Monday night doubleheader then.
Yeah, the Chargers will be taking on New Orleans at the same time on Monday. And Buffalo, Tennessee will now be moved to Tuesday. And that'll be a 3 o'clock
Tuesday
game.
night football.
See, it's happening. Yep. It's merging. We're going to have week-long football, which a lot of people probably wouldn't mind.
But Jeff was just telling us
scheduling night.
Breaking news.
Okay, who played on Monday? Now, who was on Tuesday?
The Jets have at least one player that is COVID positive.
Who are they supposed to play?
And they're playing Arizona this week. That game is supposed to be a 10 a.m. game in New York. I don't know. I'm sure it'll still be in New York if they play it, but maybe that game will be moved to Tuesday. I don't know.
Well, they're the Jets. Can't they just forfeit?
Now, on this test...
Right.
Have to get out there and get injured and lose?
On this test, it is what they are calling a presumed positive COVID-19 test result, which I don't know what that means.
Maybe? Yeah. Like all of us are that.
So they're testing him again, and if he comes back negative, then they're going to resume as is. But
when is that supposed to happen? Today, tomorrow?
I don't know.
Well, these quick tests, do you really trust them? Like the home pregnancy, you do that and then you go to the doctor to make sure.
The results of the retest will provide further clarity on the situation.
Yeah.
By the way, somebody wrote in, I always like to pass along good information. Shaq's degree is a doctorate in education. I do remember that now.
Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
It was not an honorary degree. He actually earned it. So I didn't get a name from that person, but thank you
in what?
For writing in.
In what?
Education.
Oh, in education?
His doctorate's
education is in education.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. All right.
So,
not underwater basket weaving like it was rumored.
Yeah. Well, he was. We were just playing a soundbite. He has not voted. He's 57 years old. He's never voted until this election. He said he's already voted by mail, and then he said this is endorsed by Dr. Shack or something.
I wonder, how you go through the schooling at LSU, because that's where he went to school.
He didn't even finish.
He didn't finish. Never voted.
Well, he might have finished later.
And how do you get it?
Well, he had to finish at some point,
correspondence
somewhere,
courses.
if he ended up getting his doctorate.
Doctorate in education, but he's
Well,
never voted.
he probably had nothing but time after he wasn't playing anymore. A few commercials here and there, but
No, he was a volunteer cop.
How long that lasts?
Seth's up next. He's got another code word for you. Less than 15 minutes. Aerosmith too, and we'll see
Did
you
you
back
almost
here
say COVID word
on Monday. I might have.
93.3 KZOZ Rock.